Our scripture verse today comes from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12, verses 13 through 21. And it is Friday, September the 30th, and this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion. Hello and welcome. Starting with verse 13 and going to verse 21 in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12. Someone in the crowd said to him, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." Jesus replied, "Man, who appointed me a judge or an arbiter between you?" Then he said to them, "Watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in abundance of possessions." And he told them this parable. The ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. He thought to himself, "What shall I do? I have no place to store my crops." Then he said, "This is what I'll do. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus grain. And I'll say to myself, you have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry." But God said to him, "You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with whoever stores up things for themselves, but is not rich towards God." And that is the word of the Lord. The article today is titled, "Greed Isn't Godly," and it's written by Joe Foltz. Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed works. Greed clarifies, cuts through, and captures the essence of the evolutionary spirit. These are the famous lines from the character Gordon Gekko in the 1987 movie Wall Street. This is arguably an accurate description of the consumerist mindset in the dog-eat-dog world of daily trading portrayed in the film. It is also inarguably antithetical for a life of holiness. Gordon Gekko was wrong. Greed isn't good. It doesn't work. It isn't godly. In our passage, Jesus reminds us that people who store up for themselves while being stingy with God are as foolish as someone planning to build a bigger barns to store their goods on the day they are going to die. Of course, none of us are aware of the day we will die. We all should know that one day life on this side of eternity will end. The question for us is what we will do with this life. Will we live it with an open hand or with a clenched fist? The former leads to godly contentment and holiness, while the latter only leads to death. The hymn is by Grace Noel Crawwell. Because I have been given much. Because I have been given much, I too must give. And from the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 2. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. And this is your daily devotion for Friday, September the 30th. Have a blessed day.